I'm an innovation ecologist and a postdoc at the Helmholtz Center for Environmental Research in Germany. Together with two other colleagues from my institute, we are involved in the invasive species use case. The goal of our use case is to use joint species distribution modeling to project invasive species numbers within Europe at the habitat level. So the work so far has been standardizing and collating data from different data sources, and we're slowly progressing towards developing our statistical models and running them on Lumi. Well, basically the goal is to develop a digital twin, which involves setting up workflows that allow to listen to the updates in all the data sources that we will be using for models and update the data accordingly and rerunning the model. So this is the main goal for the next year. The output that our models will provide is at the, well, in terms of the spatial extent, it's the whole Europe, but the spatial resolution is quite coarse. It's 10 by 10 kilometers, which means the outputs from the models are going to be relevant for policymakers who deal with nature conservation and invasive species in particular, and also for regional management planning. So these are our two main target groups. Invasive species are one of the main causes for biodiversity decline worldwide, and that's why it's super important to be able to project future trends and dynamics for invasive species at different spatial and temporal scale. That's why the work that we are doing within the pDT is relevant for policymakers, but I also think that the output that we will produce within our use case, which is specifically the species distribution maps for specific alien species, as well as the maps of invasive species richness, which would allow identifying hotspots of invasions under baseline conditions and under future scenarios, could be used as input for other digital twins.